Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next episode of the 100. I just wanted to address some of the comments that I've been getting, not just on the past episode, on basically all of them since the beginning. Not bad comments by any means, I just kind of wanted to voice my opinion a little bit. So, everyone's got a different opinion on everything in life, and that's kind of the beauty of the world and humans, that we all think differently and we all have different opinion on different things. And so I kind of just wanted to briefly touch on Bellamy, because I feel like I have had such a strong reaction to him in a negative way since the beginning. And I've been getting quite a few comments that have said like, well, once you understand his motives, you'll love him. And once you realised why he's done what he's done and the way he is basically like protecting Octavia, you'll really start to care for him. And if that's in reference to the last episode, it's noble what he's done to protect Octavia, and I can never deny that he did a lot to protect her and save her life. 1,000%. I couldn't deny that. Do I feel like maybe they should never have had Octavia in the first place? Yeah, because keeping her locked up in a room all her life isn't a life. You know, it's the best they probably could have done in the situation, but it's a situation that they shouldn't maybe have had to deal with, and it was kind of unfair because which is right, which is wrong, which is more right. Protecting her life, yeah, is great, but also she's not really living. She's just locked in a room and only ever knew two people until it was kind of things progressed. So it's, I kind of just wanted to say that because I think a lot of people are kind of maybe frustrated with the fact that I still don't like Bellamy, even though I know his backstory. And it's not that I don't think what he did was great, because yeah, he protected her life, he saved her. I agree. But I just feel he goes about things the wrong way. And all his actions on Earth haven't really been to protect Octavia, it's been to protect himself. So, like, hanging Alex out or leaving him in the storm, Adam, sorry, not Alex, he said it was to protect Octavia and didn't want anyone to sleep with her or touch her, but that's not okay because she's an adult or she's a person. She can make her own decisions. You're not you're not her boss. You're not her master. You don't control her. And the things like cutting the radio out was to protect himself, not to protect Octavia. So, no, I don't like Bellamy. Yes, maybe one day I will, but please don't hate me for my opinion. Like, at the end of the day, I can only go off the six episodes that I've seen so far, and that just shows Bellamy to me as being selfish and just overall only out to protect his own interests. He says he's interested in protecting Octavia, but elements of how he goes about that kind of show to me that it's not necessarily about Octavia, it's more about showing, I don't know how to word it, but it doesn't always kind of come across the right way. So if you don't like the fact that I don't like Bellamy, I'm sorry that you don't like it. I'm not going to apologise for my opinion. My opinion is valid and everyone's allowed to have a different opinion. So I do hope that you still watch and enjoy, and I know that not everyone's happy about it, but anyway, looking forward to episode 7. This episode is called Contents Under Pressure. So that leads me to believe that there's going to be some sort of something that builds to an explosion, not a literal explosion, but like someone or something's been put under so much pressure that they have an outburst. Maybe situations in the ship is going to reach a new level because they obviously saw the rockets after killing 300 people. That could lead to some problems with Kane because he was so gung-ho about killing people. Well, now they've learned that that might have been a wasted effort. Maybe something on the ship's going to happen. Or maybe there's just maybe just something in camp's going to have some sort of outburst, because they seem to have arguments in every episode. I mean, hoping we get some more about the Grounders, but maybe because we had some last week, we may not this time. I don't know. Let's just jump into episode 7, see what happens. But yeah, please keep watching, guys. Like, I know my opinion might not always be the popular one, but doesn't mean I don't enjoy the show. Oh yeah, I also hope that Raven confronts Finn about being a dirty bastard. I forgot at the end of the last episode there was a storm on the way, wasn't there? It's got to be hard. It's the first storm that I think we've encountered that wasn't an acid storm. Ouch. good that they've left it in, because they don't really have surgeons down there to really deal with the situation properly.
What is that?
Never mind. It was argued convincingly.
What do you mean? Don't just ignore that.
We need to talk about those flares.
No, we don't.
You saw them too.
What?
We can't just ignore what we all know it means.
Of course.
It means that there is someone alive on Earth.
Yes.
It means our children might still be alive.
Yes. Why would you not investigate?
False hope.
I hate you.
Lightning.
I hate this bastard.
Radiation in the atmosphere.
She's the only one with half a brain in this council that's doing the right thing.
There it is again.
She's still alive.
Yes. Bastards. Come on.
It's coming from Earth.
Bastards. You're not happy now, are you? I don't know why though, but they're not happy. Oh, is it gone?
It's me. Clark?
Proof that your bracelets weren't so good, boys, wasn't it? Shitbags. Oh, I don't know why they don't want
Mom, I need
to find Earth habitable. It seems like they're actively working against trying to find a new home.
Are you saying there are survivors on the ground?
Yes. The Earth is survivable. We're not alone.
Clark, is my son with you?
Awkward. That little bitch stabbed him in the neck.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, and I've been told that she is dead. I thought she might have survived it, but apparently she's dead. Oh well. Bellamy tries to fuck up their signal so they don't come to Earth. I'm gonna be pissed.
Tavia, get out of here.
I told you, he was protecting me. You didn't have to do this.
You know that thing that you've been trying to do since day one?
I'm doing this
Protect
for all
her.
of us.
You did that for all of us?
I did that for Finn and Jasper and Diggs and John and Roma.
It wasn't even him.
You don't know
I
that.
don't think he's been I think he's working
We
alone.
need to know what we're up against.
Literally, this grounder guy that they've got has done nothing but protect Octavia. He fixed her leg, he kept her from the people that were killing people, but Bellamy won't listen.
I remember these quarters being bigger when I was Chancellor.
What do you want, Diana?
Okay.
We need to talk. My people are angry and confused.
Your people.
Yes.
Your
The
people.
workers. The belief that your administration let people die when there was another way has taken root.
I don't suppose
Ooh,
you try
I
to
like
convince
her.
them otherwise.
If you don't get in front of these
She's right, though.
workers, things are gonna get ugly fast. That's what I'm
They didn't
doing.
know at the time there was another.
Not in my
There was life on
position,
Earth,
Diana. My
but
people voted you out.
they have been keeping a lot of things secret, and it's dangerous.
He's waking up. Hold him still. Ben, I'm gonna get
Put your hand over his mouth.
hold still.
That must hurt like a bitch. The hell just happened? Well, that's not good.
It's out. She did it.
Are we not more concerned that he fell off? With a gaping wound in his
We under
stomach
attack
or
or not?
chest area?
Where's all this stuff?
The hell knows with these people. I think we found something he doesn't want us to see, Miller.
Why are you being so hostile towards him? Awkward. Bellamy's not gonna like that. God forbid anybody looks at his sister.
It's our camp. I'm guessing if I counted all those marks, it'd add up to 102. 10 are crossed out. That's how many people we've lost.
Oh, so 102 went down. They've lost 10, so they're down to
Been watching
92.
us ever since we got here.
That was 100. The whole show's called The 100. I'm confused about that. Please let me know in the comments below what I'm missing there. Did they send 100 down or 102?
I think he might just be out of the woods.
Well, down here, there's nothing but woods.
I'm actually really happy that they're communicating with the Ark now.
Clark?
I'm happy with that.
You've got some balls coming here.
You're standing where my wife took her last breath. I'm so very sorry.
Tell me she didn't.
No,
die.
you're not.
Nothing.
I breathe. Stay calm, Scott. Stay calm.
Don't make this any worse than it already is.
We want answers.
Oh, blah, blah, Jaha. Shut your face.
The least we can give you is the truth. Sound the signal for a General Assembly of the station representatives.
What are you doing?
No.
They're just going about this the wrong way. Like, yeah, the truth is the best way.
Give us room.
Because at least people know. They might not like it, but then at least they can't call you a liar or dishonest.
If I'd waited a day, 2 days, I'd still be alive.
Yeah.
You didn't make that decision alone, Marcus.
Maybe not. But I pushed.
We're meant to be feeling sorry for him now.
I killed them.
Pull yourself together, Kane. And then get your ass to the mess hall.
Ew. Who are you? He's showing some guilt because of what he did.
Help me get him on his side.
That's a very human emotion.
There's
You're-
fluid in his lungs. He could choke.
I liked Jaha at the beginning of the show, and now he's a bitch tits.
He's bursting. It's poison. Clark, you sterilized everything. I watched you do it.
The knife?
Not everything.
Makes
Stay
sense.
here.
It's probably an antidote to the poison in those little vials. So it would make sense he would carry that around with him.
What's on this?
Talking about.
He poisoned the blade. All this time he knew Finn was gonna die no matter what we did. What is it? Is there an antidote?
Gotta be here.
You'd have to
Um,
keep a poison around this long without an antidote.
Octavia.
Do you want him to live or not?
Clark, you
But
even
being-
told yourself this is not who we are. He was protecting me. He saved my life.
We're talking about Finn's life.
But violence isn't the answer. Oh, hello. Well. Do you really think this is gonna work? Shit!
Please. Which one's the antidote?
Just tell them.
Fucking hell. I don't like this at all. I feel really uneasy about the whole thing.
Mankind is going home.
I find it interesting that we're now seeing this side to Kane.
You caused our pain. You know nothing about how we feel.
I lost my son!
Oh, here we go. Cry baby, why? I'm not getting my own way, so I'm going to be upset. It's quite a manipulative tactic what he's doing. So yeah, it's sad that Wells is dead. I didn't want Wells to die at all. But what he's doing is
You
manipulating
know that.
the public. Don't fall for it. He was losing the battle, losing the fight. People were turning against him, so he pulled out his last card. Make people feel sorry for him.
We can't trust them. I'm sorry.
I agree, to be fair. I like her a lot.
As of this morning, there's an open seat on the council.
Please tell us which is the antidote and they'll stop this.
Don't tell them. Because then you'll prove to them that their actions are right. Fucking hell.
Showing him something new.
Raven. I don't like this. See, right, that makes sense.
You won't let me die.
Octavia, what the hell did you...
She's the only one with half a brain in here. Thank the Lord for Octavia. The sensible one in this whole fucking charade. These people need shooting. I'm so angry.
I can't do this without you.
Oh, sweet Mother of Mary. Respect yourself a bit more. He's clearly got a girlfriend that he loves as well. Respect yourself, woman.
You turned him in. I know it. Wells told me everything.
Everything before he...
Jaha was supposed to talk him out.
Out of it.
I'm done talking to you.
I was going to say, if she broke that radio then, I would have flipped my shit. I feel for the monks. I don't feel like what she did was intentional. Like, I don't believe that she turned him in to get him in trouble.
The question is, will you be able to forgive yourself?
Do the right thing now and focus on getting everyone on the ship to Earth.
Thank you.
He can speak.
You just say something?
No.
No, yeah,
No,
don't
you
tell
brought
anyone.
this boy up here, Octavia. Let's go.
Get him out of here, and then you two run off together and live happily ever after.
Who we are and who we need to be to survive are very different things.
There are 2,237 people on this ark,
Right.
and there are only enough dropships to carry 700.
Shit.
You're on the Titanic,
Oh,
and there aren't enough lifeboats.
fuck. Shit. Okay, so I'm not going to go on about Bellamy too much in this one, because I feel like every review just ends up being me shitting on Bellamy, and look, I don't like what he did this episode at all. I'm going to leave it at that, because I don't want it to just be another I hate Bellamy review. I don't agree with what he did. I don't like what he did. I felt like he acted like a prick. End of. Moving on. The ending really scares me and interests me that they basically discovered that, yes, they can get to Earth, great, but we've now got the problem of, okay, they can get to Earth, but in turn they have to, looks like, kill another 1,500 people, or at least leave 1,500 people on the Ark, so they can have a life on there for a certain amount of time, but the rest can go to Earth and at least... I mean, it might not mean they have to die. They could always send 700 people to Earth, and then that will give people on the Ark more time to develop maybe more ships and things to get down. Because to be honest, the stuff with like the little drop ship that Raven kind of salvaged didn't take a long really, and there might be more ways of doing that potentially down there. I don't know, but potentially more people are going to die, and quite a lot of people are going to die. So that's quite a scary image. How do you decide what 700 go down? Again, I feel like giving people the choice isn't necessarily going to have an easy answer, but like with the people sacrificing their lives, some people will volunteer to stay. I think some people will want to go to Earth, some people won't be as fussed. So I feel like they should give people the choice, but knowing the way this government's working, they won't. I've got to say, for me, one of the biggest surprises of this entire episode is Kane, and I never thought I'd be siding with him, but yeah, towards the end of this episode, I really did start to feel... maybe not sorry for him, because he deserved to feel guilty. He pushed this plan through when there wasn't a need to, and didn't listen to reason, and didn't listen to the mum, and one day I've got to learn her name. So I don't feel sorry for him, because he was instrumental in killing these 300 people, but it's interesting to know that he's feeling guilty, and I like that, because he should feel guilty. Like, he's having a reaction that I feel Bellamy should have, but Bellamy is not having. I was about to rant, but I won't. So it's nice to see that he's taking it on board and feeling a bit guilty about what he's done, and that's the right way to behave. So I like that. I like this new lady that's coming to kind of start the old Chancellor, but I do feel like she's going to turn out to be evil and more evil than Jaha, potentially. I don't like Jaha right now. I feel like he's being quite selfish, and yes, we should have felt sorry for him when he broke down because of his son in front of people, but I felt like that was quite a manipulative move on his part. That you see it often in politics and other things, like when they're backed into a corner and there's nothing more they can possibly say, they try and get sympathy, and it's quite a successful political move. I just don't like it. I feel like it's really manipulative, and the people on that ship deserve better. They deserve the truth, they deserve knowledge, and they deserve a choice, and they're not getting that until now. But I feel like even now, with the whole revelation of there's not enough dropships, what they're going to do, I don't know. What else happened in this episode? All the stuff with the grounder, Ricky Whittle's character. How do I say this without ranting? Because I don't want to rant. It's not good for my chest. It's not good for my heart. It's not good for my emotions. But I was disappointed in most of the characters, to be honest. Clark. I feel like she's such a volatile character. Like, her opinion changes so quickly. Like, one minute she's acting great, the next minute she's a dickhead. And, like, with Finn, she knows that he's a prick and that he's two-timing these women. Like, I can't do this without you. Like, get a backbone. Stand up for yourself. Like, I might don't hate Finn as a character, but as a woman who he's going over saying, oh, I love you, but I love you so much that I'm going to go and have sex and kiss this girl next to you. No. Fuck him. Tell him to get on his high horse and piss off. Like, you deserve better. I might not like her as a character, but she deserves better than being treated like that. So when she was like helping torture the grounder, didn't like that. I felt like she knew better than that. But she was too busy thinking with her JJ and wanting to save Finn, so fuck her. But then Raven got involved, and that's when I really started to feel a bit sick. Because I loved Raven up to this point. But when she got the cables out and started electrocuting the grounder, it just really disappointed me. Like, I feel like if they'd listened to Octavia, which they've not done since day one, they've not taken her into account at all. They just dismiss her, and it really upsets me because if they'd have listened to her, I feel like she could have easily got the answer from him. If they'd have left her in a room with him and said, which vial is the antidote, I feel like she could have got the answer pretty quickly. But they don't listen to her. They shut her down, they dismiss her, they diminish her, and they just treat her like shit. For someone they're trying to protect... Oh god, there's a big shadow behind me. Ooh. For someone they're trying to protect, they're just treating her like a piece of shit. And it bothers me because she's the only one that's really thinking straight and really thinking smartly and trying to get the answers that they need. And she could have got that answer straight away. But no, they had to spend time and effort and pain on this guy. And yeah, it felt bad for him, I really did. Because it was pretty evident to me that that blade that they just throw on the ground, which has poison in it, well, what's the best way to get an answer? Either poison him, and maybe he would have given the answer, and maybe he would have wanted to protect himself and got the antidote, or I don't know. But Octavia was the smart one, and it's super interesting that he knows how to talk. I had a feeling that he did, and that he was keeping it close to his chest, kind of like on Lost, where that what was his name? I can't remember what his name was, but it was one of the characters who we don't think can speak English, and it turns out that he can, but he was kind of hiding it to kind of protect himself almost. I like that, and I had a feeling that was going to happen, but good on him. And I'm glad that Octavia kept it secret, because I feel like if everyone finds out that he can speak English, they're just going to torture him more to get him to talk. And rather than thinking smartly and thinking how can we work with him to try and get the information that we need to help both of us, could we build a bridge between the two of us because we both attacked each other? Yeah, his people seem a lot more volatile and a lot more ruthless, but he does seem to be working separately from them, which Octavia would have told you if you listened to her. But yeah, there's just ways they could have gone about it that were better, and they haven't done that, so I am nervous about where that storyline's going to go. I'm excited about where it's going to go. I don't feel like it's going to end well for him, but I don't know. I feel like he could get killed. I just hope that him and Octavia can run away and be happy together. So yeah, looking forward to the next episode. Want more of the Grounder and Octavia. I hope she becomes more of a badass because she's the only one really that's thinking smart here. Everyone else is just acting kind of like petulant children, and it's really pissing me off. So yeah, that was episode 7 of the 100. Let me know what you think in the comments below of the episode and also my reaction. And again, I know that I have quite a volatile reaction towards Bellamy. I'm not going to apologise for it. It's not going to change until he changes. I genuinely, wholeheartedly just believe that he doesn't think smart, he doesn't think sensible, and he's acting like a stroppy, immature teenager. And I'm sorry if that upsets you, but hey, that's my opinion. Yeah, but as always, guys, my name is Scott. I hope you're well and take care of yourselves. And yeah, leave some comments down below and let me know how much you disagree with me, because I know you will. Yeah, and just let me know, we'll have a chat below what your thoughts are on this episode. Yeah, there's some videos to my right you might want to watch if you like my content, and I'll see you all in the next episode. I'm scared about where this series is going to go, but I'm also excited because we're over the halfway point now, so I feel like we're going to start building up towards a big finale where a lot of people are going to die. Scary. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching.